Hi everyone, Kari here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So first of all, I'm sorry that it took so long for me to upload another speed build. I have had such a hard week when it comes to work, like real-time work, and also my son is being really demanding. He's almost 1 year old, so yeah, he needs constant supervision and attention and stuff. So it has taken me a while. I'm really sorry, but I did have a few speed builds already edited. I just needed to do the voiceover. So this is one of those. Today we're actually building in the world of Tomarang, which is the world that we got with the For Rent expansion pack. And I almost never build in this world because it's kind of challenging for me. It's an architecture that I don't feel comfortable whatsoever, that it's really far from my knowledge and stuff. So what I did is try to find a picture on Pinterest that I would find suitable for a build in this world, and I'm gonna be popping the picture here on the screen for you guys to see it. And today we're actually building a tiny house. This ends up being a 90 tile tiny house, if I see correctly on the screen. It's really small, so I don't know, but I think it's a 90 tile house, like a tiny house. And it ends up having 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and the house is what you see right now. So the lot is still quite big. I think it ends up being like a 20 by 20 lot or something like that. I don't exactly remember that, but all the information is down in the description as usual, so you can see all the details, how much it costs and where I built it, and also the lot size and stuff like that. All the information is down in the description, so if you want to go and check it out. And also there's a link to directly download this build from the gallery if you want to go and grab it right away. So yeah, I built this a few weeks ago. I don't exactly remember when, but I built it before we got the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, so you won't see anything from Enchanted by Nature here. Still, I don't think it would have been suitable for this house. This ends up being a family home. I'm pretty sure it has room for 2 parents, 1 kid, and 1 toddler. I'm pretty sure it's a toddler. It could be an infant, but I'm pretty sure it's a toddler. And the house you see is quite tiny because I wanted to build something different, and the inspo pic, as you may have noticed, is like a stacked house. It was like feeling like giving me the vibes of a container house or something like that. And that was what I was trying to channel, but I didn't want to make it like a container house because I have built many of those throughout the years since we got Eco Lifestyle. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like having a container house here in Tomarang, so I just decided to try to change it a little bit and make it a little similar to what you saw in the inspo pic. Still, it's definitely not so similar to that, but it ends up being fully functional. I did playtest this build. Usually every time that I build something, I playtest it right away before I take the screenshots in case I have to change something. And yes, I have had time to playtest, and that's something really cool. So yeah, all my builds have been playtested in the last I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months. Every build that I do has been playtested somehow, so that's really cool. And also, I wanted to mention this because I had to. I mean, it's necessary. My latest speed build was a Chilean neighborhood. If you haven't seen it, I really encourage you to go and check it out because it shows a little bit of my traditions and my like everything, my culture and everything like that, because I am Chilean. So I really worked so hard on that build, and I uploaded some shorts, like some reels on TikTok, and they went viral, and that was so cool because that haven't happened in a while. Like, it's been years since I got one of my reels go viral. It didn't go like massively viral, but it was so overwhelming in a nice way, if that's a possibility, to see all the Italian people that actually reposted that or commented or liked it or saved it even. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much to all of you who follow me on TikTok and also on Instagram as well, and of course here on YouTube, for all the love and support that you gave me through that build in particular, because that build was something really special to me, and I was so nervous to upload it to YouTube or to upload it to any social platform because even though I'm Chilean, I've always lived in Chile. I see Chilean houses every day, I was nervous I wasn't gonna accomplish that Chilean part of a build in a game that is mostly American inspired, and another cultures that are way far from being the Chilean culture, as you can see here with Tomarang. I mean, we are like, we have nothing similar to what you see in Tomarang, for instance, or what you see in, I don't know, Oasis Springs and stuff like that. So building something so close to my heart and something so personal, and seeing all the love and support that you guys gave me, it just warmed my heart, and it was just so nice and so like, I don't know, validating, I would say. I felt validated by other simmers, by other Chilean people, and that felt amazing. So that's why I wanted to mention that. And sorry it took so long from this speed build for me to say all this, but we're still working on the exterior of this build. And you see that I added some shells here because the lot was still too big. I wanted it to feel more used, and I didn't want this house to be so small in a lot like this and like feeling alone, like all by itself here in this massive lot for a house like this. I mean, because I'm pretty sure this is a 20 by 20 lot. I think this was like the tiniest lot that I found on Tomarang. So yeah, I needed to add some shells as well here just to create more depth to this build. But yeah, we're using a lot of debug items. We are creating a different environment here in this lot, and that's something that I really like to do. I had so much fun scrolling through all the debug menu and everything that I could find, and trying to figure out what I could do to make this lot feel more lived in and more realistic, even though the house that I used as an inspiration is definitely an EA, like AI build or something like that. Like it's not a real build, but I still wanted it to feel real somehow. And I'm pretty sure I achieved that. I don't know, you guys let me know. But we're gonna be going through like to the interior in a couple of seconds. I'm trying to add some like different plants in here to make it feel more decorated, I would say. And I ended up adding this blanket here. This is a woohoo blanket, and we got it with the Love Struck expansion pack, and I just thought it would be so cool to have it because I haven't used it in a long time, I think since we got Love Struck. And you can also have picnics here, and I thought it would be like a nice activity for the family. But now we're moving to the interior. We're starting out with the kitchen. The kitchen ends up being quite tiny. As you can see, it's not that big. I'm gonna be making it a little bit bigger now using this wall here, but it's not gonna be a massive kitchen, but it has all the necessary spaces for your Sims to cook and walk and move around. And of course, because this is a tiny house, I had to use this tiny stove that we got with the Restoration Workshop kit. I have said this before, but this is definitely one of my favorite stoves that we've ever gotten in the game. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's classic, it comes in so many swatches, and it's smaller than the other ones. And I'm sorry if you heard that. I hit my computer, my laptop. But anyways, we're decorating the kitchen. We're adding some decor here from the kitchen clutter kit because of course I had to use the kitchen clutter kit. The only pack that I'm not using in this house, I mean, because we hadn't got it yet when I built this, is the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. But I did use all the new kits and everything like that. So yeah, this house ends up looking really lived in, and that's something that I do love to do when it comes to family homes. I really love to have a lot of clutter around the house. I remember in the past, I wouldn't decorate, like over decorate my houses, like add a lot of clutter to my houses because I would be feeling like nervous about that. It took me so long to embrace the clutter from this game and trying to use it in my houses and my builds in general. And I think I could never go back to like minimalistic builds and stuff like that unless I'm building like a modern house or something like that, because in that case, or something really like luxurious and fancy and stuff like that, I think those type of characteristics we tend to associate with minimalistic type of decorations. So when it comes to those builds in particular, yes, I will definitely be minimalistic when it comes to the clutter and stuff. But throughout the rest of my builds, I'm definitely never going back to minimalistic or not overly cluttered or not feeling lived in. Yeah, because I don't know, I just have so much fun scrolling through the menu and trying to find all the items that I want to use. But yeah, this is one of the bathrooms. This is a half bathroom, or oh no, this is a full bathroom. Yeah, I remember now. And of course, I'm using the toilet that we got with the For Rent expansion pack. It's suitable for this world, so I had to use it. And also, I think I've used it once before in that one build that I did in Tomarang when For Rent was just released. So yeah. Oh no, this house has a space for a kid and a teen. It's not an infant or a toddler. Now I remember that, because I remember the bedrooms being so tiny. These are 3x3 bedrooms, and this is for a girl and the other one is gonna be for a teen boy. And yeah, now that I remember that. Now I remember. But yeah, this bedroom ends up being quite blue and yellow as well. I wanted to have a lot of clutter, so a lot of toys here. As you can see, some plushies, some decorations to make this bedroom feel more for a child. And I ended up really liking this bedroom. I think it's beautiful. There's one thing though, you see the curtain and the curtain rod, those are the exact same swatches, but they look different. And I checked it, like I really went and scrolled through all the different swatches of the curtain rod just to make sure that I wasn't using the incorrect one, and that's the matching one. So it's a light issue. We have those issues in the game. So yeah, that's the only thing. But now we're decorating the teens room, and in here I wanted to use a bunk bed, but I wanted this sim to have a desk with a computer, and I think that's the best way to have like a tiny bedroom with a desk and a computer. And I thought this sim would use a lot of his like all the time his laptop and stuff like that. I remember when I decorate this type of bedrooms, I remember when I was growing up, I used to have bedrooms like, I would say, smaller than this one, and that's something that happened all my life. My bedrooms were really tiny, and I would have a bunk bed, and I would have my desk under the bed, and I would have space for everything else in the rest of the bedroom. So yeah, that's what I would do, and that's what I think it would be more suitable for a teenager as well, because they need more space, they need more stuff. Kids have their toys laying around and they can have the toys under the bed and stuff, but teenagers, they need more stuff, I think. And this teenager plays the keyboard, as you can see. So yeah, this is quite a busy teenager, and I ended up really liking this bedroom as well. It's definitely not a type of bedroom that I do decorate too often, so I loved it. Now we're moving into the other bathroom. As you can see, pretty much the same appliances from the downstairs bathroom, but in here I added a shower tub combo because that was perfect and we needed one. And this is a main bedroom, so this is kind of a lofted bedroom, I would say, because you climb up the ladder and you get right into the bedroom. Let's consider this a lofted bedroom, but I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. They do have a balcony, as you can see, and that balcony, I was thinking it would be specifically for the parents. So this is a no kids allowed balcony. They have a bar in here. They're gonna have a grill, I'm pretty sure, or maybe I didn't add a grill, I don't remember, but they do have a bar and a table, so they can come here and maybe host a party if they want to spend some time with their friends and stuff like that. But yeah, kids are not allowed. But yeah, we're gonna be heading to the end of the video now. I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover, and that's pretty much it for this build. So if you like it, please give it a like, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. Links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.